I've never been to WrestleMania before. So what was your first WrestleMania event like when you first went?
So my first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 31, and that was in San Jose, Santa Clara at the Levi Stadium. So it was actually my first big trip abroad by myself.
Oh, man.
Well, it was with my friends. Yeah. So we initially were just going to do WrestleMania, but we worked out economically. It was cheaper to go 1 week earlier, which doesn't make sense. But that's
Okay.
because of the flights.
Okay.
If you're flying to San Francisco, it was $400 more than if we went an earlier and flew to LA.
Okay.
So we doubled it up. So we was like, all right, we'll probably spend an extra $200, but it's probably like an extra week's worth of fun. So we did LA for a couple of days. Then we did Vegas. That's the first time we went to Vegas. And then we went to San Francisco and then we went to WrestleMania. So we did a week. We probably spent like about 4 days exploring WrestleMania.
Okay.
And we did it properly.
Yeah.
So we did WWE Access,
Yeah.
which was sick. We did Hall of Fame, which I thought was a bit shit. So there was a lot of say like older generations, so maybe that's why. So Rikishi was the headline act.
Yeah.
Which I like Rikishi, but it's a bit of a shit headline act.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was like a 2-hour event, dragged a bit.
Okay.
So I haven't done a Hall of Fame ever since.
Is it like in a normal stadium? And
It was in the same arena as Raw on
Okay.
SmackDown. I didn't enjoy it, but we did it because we thought you had to.
yeah, Hall of Fame. Innit?
To be fair, the 3 WrestleManias I've been underwhelmed with the stages. 31 I thought was okay. The year before was 30, and that was at New Orleans, and that had that big
Yeah.
wicked. That's one of my favorite stages.
Yeah.
And so I was a bit underwhelmed with the 31 stage, but like you walk in and you go into an arena of like 70, like I think it was like about 70,000. I support West Brom, right? So I'm used to like a 25,000 stadium, but when you go into like a 70,000, it's different, and it's all wrestling fans. They're all going like woohoo and all that kind of stuff. And like WrestleMania 31 had a bad build, but it's like one of the best WrestleManias ever.
Yeah, it's good. Sick.
And it was sick. Sun was shining, comfortable seats.
Yeah.
All the matches were sick.
Yeah.
Got to see The Rock, Triple H, Sting, Hulk Hogan.
The main man.
My boy Brock Lesnar, my boy Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I liked him back then as well.
Yeah,
Saw the heist of the century.
Yeah.
We saw one of the best RKOs in history.
Oh yeah, I remember that with
Seth
Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Did the
bam.
jump and then
that was sick.
the next night we went to Raw,
Okay.
and it was popping.
Yeah.
It was popping. It was one of the best Raws I've been to as well. So it was wicked. It was a complete experience. 31 was, and it was just like it was to the point.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you weren't oversaturated with wrestling.
Yeah. Just right amount,
Yeah.
basically. Oh, that's sick, man.